Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. General Hospital spoilers: Heather and Cyrus' sweet romance turns Port Charles upside down. General Hospital spoilers tease that Heather Weber's Allie Mills hip replacement will bring big changes to the wildly popular, but criminally insane Port Charles resident. As viewers know, Heather was recently diagnosed with cobalt poisoning. One of the known side effects of cobalt poisoning is erratic behavior. Heather can't seem to remember just how long ago her original hip replacement was done. But that appears to have been the cause of her medical issues and also at least some of her mental issues. Heather's behavior for the past several years has been getting worse every time she returns to Port Charles. She even became the serial killer known as the Hook in order to get revenge on the people Heather believed brought harm to her daughter Esme Prince, Avery Kristen Pohl. Even more recently, she threatened to kill Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, with a surgical saw she found just laying around the hospital. If these behaviors were caused by the cobalt poisoning, she may be able to worm her way out of going back to prison. Meanwhile, Cyrus himself is trying to make up for his past sins. For a while it seemed as though he might be faking his newfound religious side in order to fool his sister Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, and the rest of Port Charles. It may even have started out that way, but in recent weeks Cyrus appears to have really changed. But like Heather, he has a lot to make up for. He terrorized Port Charles a few years back before his last arrest. He was bringing drugs into the city through General Hospital. He also caused Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, to overdose and almost die in addition to holding Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, hostage. Although they've been hated enemies up until now, perhaps Cyrus will see a kindred spirit in Heather now that the source of the cobalt poisoning has been removed. As they struggle to leave their pasts behind, it's possible this odd couple might just find romance. It would certainly shock Port Charles if this couple not only found redemption, but also love. But would anyone in Port Charles actually believe them? Together, they have so much to make up for, and there may not be enough forgiveness to go around considering all the things they've done. How far back has the cobalt poisoning been altering Heather's mind? Is Cyrus really on the road to redemption? Could Heather and Cyrus actually find romance as they put the past behind them? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC. Port Charles, where drama and intrigue are as common as the rising sun, a new chapter unfolds, turning the lives of its residents upside down. General Hospital has always been a breeding ground for passion, secrets, and unexpected alliances, but nothing could prepare its denizens for the shocking union between two of its most notorious figures, Heather Weber and Cyrus Renault. Heather Weber, with her piercing gaze and a mind as twisted as the labyrinthine corridors of her past, has long been a formidable presence in Port Charles. Her history of manipulation, deception, and even murder has left a trail of broken hearts and shattered lives in her wake. Yet, beneath her facade of madness, there lies a woman hungry for love and connection, someone whose heart beats with a longing for redemption. Cyrus Renault, on the other hand, is a man of power and influence, his presence casting a shadow over the entire town. As the head of a notorious crime syndicate, he has made countless enemies and amassed a fortune built on blood and betrayal. His cold demeanor and ruthless tactics have earned him the reputation of a villain, feared and despised by all who cross his path. But fate has a curious way of intertwining the destinies of even the most unlikely souls, and so it was that Heather and Cyrus found themselves drawn together in a whirlwind of passion and intrigue. Sparks flew when their paths first crossed, igniting a flame that neither could resist. Despite the warnings and protests of those around them, they were powerless to deny the magnetic pull, drawing them closer with each passing day. Their romance was a tempestuous affair, fueled by the thrill of danger and the promise of forbidden love. They danced on the edge of darkness, their hearts consumed by a fiery passion that defied all logic and reason. In each other's arms, they found solace from the chaos of their lives, forging a connection that transcended the boundaries of morality and convention. As news of their romance spread throughout Port Charles, shockwaves reverberated through the tight-knit community. Friends became foes, alliances were tested, and loyalties were called into question. Heather and Cyrus' love affair became the talk of the town, stirring up gossip and speculation at every turn. For some, their union was nothing short of a nightmare, a blasphemous alliance that threatened to unravel the very fabric of society. They saw Heather and Cyrus as monsters, destined to destroy everything in their path. But others saw something different, a glimmer of humanity beneath the veneer of darkness, a chance for redemption in the unlikeliest of places. Amidst the chaos and controversy, Heather and Cyrus remained steadfast in their love, determined to defy the odds and carve out their own destiny. They knew that their path would not be easy, that there would be challenges and obstacles at every turn. But they also knew that together, they were unstoppable. Yet, as their love affair deepened, so too did the dangers that surrounded them. Enemies lurked in the shadows, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Betrayal loomed on the horizon, threatening to tear them apart just as they had found happiness in each other's arms. But Heather and Cyrus were not ones to back down from a fight. They faced their enemies head-on, their bond growing stronger with each battle won. They refused to let anyone or anything come between them, determined to prove that their love was more powerful than any force in the universe. In the end, it was their love that saved them, a love born from the depths of darkness, forged in the fires of adversity. Heather and Cyrus emerged victorious, their bond unbreakable, their hearts entwined for eternity. As the dust settled over Port Charles and the whispers of scandal faded into memory, Heather and Cyrus stood together, ready to face whatever the future held. For in each other's arms, they had found a love worth fighting for, a love that would endure for all time. And in a town where chaos reigns supreme, their love would be the one constant in an ever-changing world.